my guides. Because you see, my guides were like, Faye, you're not meant to know. So we're ending the live stream right now. I blame you. Oh, there went one of the friends. I blame YouTube in this case. And guys, I'm staying on literally for 15 minutes. I'm staying on just until you all come back so I can basically say goodnight to you. That was so fucking obnoxious of YouTube. Literally, I was asking a question and they ended the live stream. But again, it's not YouTube, it's my guides. My guides are like, no, Faye. I blame my guides. Because when did we get cut off? Hi, Sarah. Yeah, but I don't think it's actually YouTube. I think it was my guides. Because when did we get cut off? I was asking Swim a question because her guides were bringing me information. And I was asking a specific question and then the live stream ended. So I blame the guides. The guides were like, no, honey, you're not meant to know. Don't circumvent us. I'm glad that, thank you for finding me again, friends. Gretchen, your guides are, I know, I'm telling you, the guides are like, you're trying to circumvent us? No, Faye, no. They were just not having it. See, this is what happens when my guides, I love you, I love my guides, but they don't want me to know. I'm just gonna have to use cards because they can't block the information from coming in on cards. They can try. Sarah, it is said, and I lost all of the comments too, by the way. I'm sorry, guys. It is said that huge bells were used in the past to rid negative energy and raise the vibration of an area or a town to keep positive energy. Yeah, but it's also, I know, Beth, I love you. My guys were like, no, Faye, exactly, no cheating. So I had looked into that once for Steve. It's something like that, but I think they were also trying to rip holes in reality with the bells. It wasn't just that. Almost like, I want to say, what's being shown to me right now is, do you all know the movie with Hugh Jackman, Kate and Leopold? In the movie, and it's also with Liev Schreiber. In the movie, and who plays the what's her name? Her name will come to me. Meg Ryan. I think it's Meg Ryan. So she played the female lead. In the movie, she works like in an ad agency or something, and like she sees a guy walking down the street and he's dressed like from another era. And she's like, oh my God, you would be perfect for my ad. Basically, he crossed through like a rip in time. And because he had seen somebody that looked completely out of place, this is the Liev Schreiber character, not dressed in the garb of like the 17 or the 1800s, and he had a camera around his neck. So Hugh Jackman sees this, and he's like, the fuck? So he follows him, and he follows him through a tear in time. So Hugh Jackman, the character that he plays from the 17 or the 1800s, he crosses through, talk about a reveal, he crosses through into another timeline. In the movie, the doorway was at the Brooklyn Bridge. What was shown to me about bells, thank you, Sarah, honey. What was shown to me about bells is they were using them for the same purpose. That's why there's a lot of bells usually at churches. They wanted to cross through. So I'm not convinced it's all for negative vibes. I think a lot of it is they were trying to do black magic with them. Hold on, let me catch up on the comments now. Ronte Brown, go away. Beth, don't forget, thank you, honey, I appreciate that, Beth. Rhonda, thanks for the reminder, Beth. Thug Life, I took a gas station pill earlier. What up? You tell me. Rhonda, what the fuck? Whiz Flipper, whoa, deja vu, I was 18, she was you. Carrie, thank you, honey. Relike the button, y'all. I found y'all. I thought something was, honey, it's the guides. They were like, Faye, We're not letting you find out anything. Rhonda, YouTube did it. In conjunction with the guides. Yes, Vish, Jesus loves me and you too, honey. Sarah, Celine Dion, Tyler Perry, and Johnny Depp are among celebrities who own remote islands. Did the same thing happen there as on other various islands? Not Johnny Depp. I feel like Johnny Depp bought the island for his kids. He wanted a place where they could just go and be kids and not like be hounded by paps. Tyler Perry's a bit of a strange bird. I really can't get a clear read on him, and I have tried to look at him repeatedly. I do think he is in the club though. And Celine Dion, I'm not gonna, no. So Celine drinks the juice. Oh yes, she drinks the juice. But she doesn't, it's not her cup of tea to like host her friends to do depraved shit. It's more like, go away and let me do my depraved shit on my own. So I'm gonna say no, at least a 2 out of the 3. CJ Slicks, God is love. God shouldn't be a symbol. Honey, no one said anything about that, sweetie. Swims, oh yeah, my guides were like, they were putting the kibosh. They were like, no girl, no. They didn't want me to ask questions of you, clearly. Vaish, agreed, Slick. Vincent, Millie Rock, for I don't know what you're saying. Hello, Aiden. Cooper, I watched a video about fascism becoming popular and Nick Fuentes shares similar views. I'm aware of the new earth, but I'll be concerned if he reaches a position of power. He's 27. Is he in the club? I'm going to say club adjacent, but I'm not going to say literally in the club. But I would say probably a Freemason. And I feel like they have big plans for him. So as in probably he's going to join the club. He's 27. I'm going to say in the next 3 years they're going to lock him down. I heard that the bells and organs, the instruments were all for... So that's kind of what Sarah is saying, but I'm being shown that the bells, they were used to try to tear holes in time. Sarah, Clemens Arve was a guy who was involved in healthy nutrition science and who publicly opposed C19. Oh yeah, I'm sure he took his own life. No. Before I even finished reading the question, I was saying he didn't. Jovan Taylor, so we hang out here every Friday night. We have a good time. And I'm an energy reader, and we talk about conspiracy theories. So if that sounds like your jam, stick around. Whiz Flipper, Tyler is a sicko. Swims, oh my god, that time, I know. They did it intentionally, Swims. That timing was too perfect. Would it be accurate to say that was a way of, yes, it's because my this is what my guides do. I asked them a question and they're like, no girl, no. So literally I was asking you a question, Swims, and they intervened. They were like, you're not meant to know, Faye. Don't go around us. Don't circumvent your own guides. My guides are such meanie stickums, by the way. They're really mean. Whiz Flipper, Celine, yes, she was definitely groomed. Oh, no question. Carrie, LOL, right? I was chatting with Swims when frozen. Like, nope, she can't. Literally, my guides were like, fuck you, Faye. Thank you, Sarah, honey. Thank God about Johnny Depp. He's inspired. I'm sorry, I just got a notification. YouTube, somebody left a comment on my video that said the belt looks good. I don't remember wearing a belt in any of my videos, but okay. Maybe they're talking about something else. Thank God about Johnny Depp. He's inspired me to want an island because he's so humble. He is really humble, actually. I was glued to that trial. It was my breakup therapy. Christopher, what about Trump? Is he an islander? Like, that's an overly broad question. Could we get, like, laser focused? What island are we talking about? Are we talking about Ease Island? J.E.? You know Jeffrey, that guy Jeffrey? And then his last name starts with the letter E. Like, what island are we talking about, honey? Swims, LOL. Well, maybe they know I'm so easily confused. I probably would have screwed it up. And no, honey, don't say that about yourself. Thank you, Wiz Flipper. Gretchen, I watch trials all the... God damn it, those comments just flew by. 1 second. I watch trials all the time. Carrie, Swims, get the feeling she can't get answers because it will interrupt the process to get there. Sarah, before the Aztecs disappeared, they apparently fought against a race of giants. They called them the Quinmetsin and managed to defeat the last of them. Who were these giants? And so when I had looked into the Aztecs in the past, it was shown to me that they actually they did some sort of a sacrifice, and they actually opened up, it's kind of like similar to what had happened at Stonehenge. They opened up some sort of a door to another dimension, and they all actually walked through it. So is it possible that they actually had done some sort of a sacrifice with these giants, and it was the giants' blood that was spilled there that opened up the door? I'm going to say yes. Wiz Flipper, we are a symbol. I don't know what that means, honey. Nikki, I thought Tyler Perry and was Will Smith in prosthetic. Swims, LAMAO, nothing. My guides are, they're like militant. Do you see this? They are like military style. Sarah, and it is said that the Inca people perished with the arrival of the Spanish and their introduced diseases. Was that the real reason why they... Yeah, I'm going to say yes to that, actually. And they also unalived them en masse. Swims, I'm hard-headed. I respectfully asked for some clarity about timing and the message they told me to give you. And hello, mixed martial artist. How can I tell if my... I don't know. I don't have gaydar. Like, I thought gaydar is supposed to let you know if somebody is also gay, or maybe just come out and ask. Like, I'm very upfront. I'm very direct. Like, if I was a guy and I liked a girl, I would be like, I like you, can I take you out? I wouldn't beat around the bush. Like, I would even do that as a girl, except I think that just sets the entire trajectory of the relationship off on the wrong foot. Be direct, just ask. Say, I'm into you. Do you happen to, do you go my way? Carrie, Aya, that began my trial obsession. I couldn't believe how vile Amber was. Didn't Johnny say that was the performance of her lifetime? Sarah, oh God, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny has a tattoo on his abdomen showing a rebus, double-headed being which displays a horned head and an enlightened head. This so-called rebus symbol is heavily associated with the principle of hermaphroditism. Is this a reveal regarding his gender? He looks like he's all male to me. I would more say that's a, how do I say this? That's his sexual predilection. He likes to be with hermaphrodites. Thank you. Hold on. You know what? I gotta make it that if people want to be trolls, they're gonna have to subscribe. 1 second, Sarah. I see what you're doing and I appreciate you so much, but no, if someone's gonna be a troll, they are just going to have to subscribe first. I'm sorry. Not sorry, not even a little bit. Swim, some being only answered saying about timing to tell Solar, the meat is ready to be cooked. LOL, that's all I could get. As in an incubation period, because that's what I read. Mixed martial art. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Hello, Basiru. Sarah, does the comedy couple Tom Segura and Christina Patritsky come from Club Surf? He definitely, yeah, I'm going to say both, to both of them. Thank you so much, Mixed Martial. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, honey. And I'm happy to give advice. Just know that it's coming from a very direct person. You're welcome. I don't know what you're thinking before, Rhonda, but you're welcome. Sarah, all the old incandescent, yeah. I know you can't get them anymore. All the old hello, Arya just. All the old incandescent light bulbs were gradually replaced with LED bulbs, supposedly to save energy and have longer lasting bulbs that were... No, it's not. There's something in the new light bulbs that are not actually good for the retina in your eye, and it's not good for your brain either. That's what's being shown to me. Oh, you're welcome, Rhonda. Here's the thing. I'm not seeing the comments because Sarah is getting rid of them, but I don't want you guys to see troll comments either, to be honest. Aya, LOL, Nafe, it's not that easy as a woman. You know how many straight women wanted me, but secretly it's a whole different balance of. So I will definitely give you that. I do not understand. That is a very fair point. I probably should not be giving advice in this case because I don't understand what it's like. So I will definitely give you that, Aya. Thank you for calling me out on that. Sarah, oh no, I just read that. I'm in the United States, honey. Gretchen, so I have been going down rabbit holes. Yes, honey. Specifically McDonald's. If you have not yet seen the segment that I have done on John of God, Gretchen, comment on literally, or comment in the Telegram chat. I will share the link with you. The John of God segment is unequivocally, in my opinion, a must-see segment. He talks about this specifically. Sarah, is it unhealthy for us? Yes, of course it is. It's not good for the retina and it's not good for the brain. But here's the thing, I don't want to scare anybody. It's not like it's gonna, like, your brain's not gonna turn to fucking mush. It's a slow deterioration. Very slow. But look at it like it's just one of many other ways that they're trying to actually lead to a overall deterioration of our health and wellness. Rhonda, I visited a new friend on Wednesday before last and she said the same thing about human meat. She knows what's up, honey. Aya, Faye, it's all good. You got us. I love you, Aya. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Yeah, but I don't even want to tell you what John of God said because you really have to see. There was so much in that segment that I feel like if I just give you a quick answer like this, you're not going to go and watch it, and I really highly recommend watching it. Rhonda, and she said several other things that resonated with what you and Dee have said. Because the information, it's out there, and truthers are saying it. So it's really, really nice to hear that she's actually picking up on it as well. Sarah, there was this comedian, Trevor Moore, who kept releasing one blood reveal after another in the form of sketches, thus exposing the club. He then crossed over in 2021 due to a fatal accident involving, oh, Sarah, a fall from a balcony. No. He was pushed, honey. He was literally taken and thrown over. Who falls off a guys, seriously, I've been on many balconies in my day. I have yet to fall off of a single one. Guess what? I have friends that have been on balconies. I don't know a single person that has fallen off of a balcony either. These must be the clumsiest mofos in the world, or if somebody is accidentally falling off of a balcony. No. No one's that clumsy. Aya, yes, forget these energy-saving bulbs. It's a drain. In film school, they were already telling us tungsten bulbs are the only way. I don't know what that is, but I would say whatever it is, go with that. Rhonda, I just don't know how much of it she told. I can maybe ask her. I would love to hear what she said. Hello, Arya, Jest. Sarah, the Lena Pillars, said to be natural rock formation along the banks of the Lena River in Russia. Natural formation or melted ruins from... So I'm actually going to say it's neither. I'm going to say it's a asteroid that actually crashed there, and it was like once it hit, it became deformed, or I'm going to say maybe it was even like flaming when it hit. That's what's being shown to me. Swims. Arjus, what subject are you talking? We're talking about a whole bunch of different things over here. So I'm an energy reader, and we talk about conspiracy theories. So if you like that intersection, stick around, friend. Swims. Okay, Solar. About 3 divine forces answered back all at once about they meant as an incubator. I'm going to list all the simultaneous responses. LOL. They are like, nice try, Swims. But they responded. Carrie, Aya, what is a tungsten bulb?
No.
Sarah, Is it true that they removed the aether, seemingly known as this fifth element from the period? Yes, unequivocally, yes, it was removed. It is said that it was harnessed through the peaks of the, yes, 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 yes. I have never gotten such a clear, unequivocal yes before. The old world buildings where antennas could be seen present, which contained red mercury, copper, and silver to harness the ether. That was then distributed and could be used freely, known as free energy. There you go. Yes. Unequivocally, yes. Swims. Okay, here's the last comment before they told me. Have a good morning. It's 1 a.m. here on the East Coast. They're very literal. I like them. Let me go turn my food back on in the toaster, and then I'm gonna bounce in a few minutes, guys, because I'm kind of getting hungry. Hold on. I would stay on with you guys all night if I could, but that would involve me eating.
Are you gonna eat on stream?
No. Because I want to scarf down some food, and me scarfing down food is something that I will not do on camera. Like, we have to have some standards around here, don't you think? At least some. Sarah Lee, was singer Tracy Chapman part of the... She's a toughie. Hold on a second. What's her name? Oh, I was trying to look into Stacy Chapman. Okay, Tracy Chapman. Yeah, since a little girl. I'm seeing either 2 or 7. Does she have a sister who's maybe 5 years older or younger than her? I'm gonna say when one of them was 2 or one of them was 7. Because I don't understand the ages otherwise. Aya, sorry, copper wire bulbs. If I remember right, it was 20 years ago I learned this. Cooper, do you have a segment on... Yes, I do. It's... Oh. Yes, I'm not sure if I added it to the list though, because it was in a live stream like this, and then I think I tacked it on. It might have actually been the last AMA I did, and it might not have a timestamp. I will look and I will see if I can find it. Please leave a comment on any of my videos, and if there is one, I will share it with you. But I definitely had discussed her, and I can't remember if it was in an AMA and there's no timestamp, or if it was in a live stream. If it was in a live stream, it will never be found again. If it was in the last AMA, it was one of the last few segments. Even if there's no timestamps, it'll be really easy to find. Carrie, Sarah, I've gotten before about iron because they removed something that would change the elements formulation. Alchemy by book, not by intuition. Rhonda, more elite, everyone will literally be equal as far as finances and status goes, and some other stuff along those lines that I cannot remember. Swims, responses were as follows in this order. Being 1, a mature, wise, feminine energy who can be a little impatient but still good-natured, and Pato End with a New York accent says, Carrie, yeah, that makes sense. Rhonda, what shocked me most is that this lady is over 70 years old and pretty incredible, actually. Rhonda, but I already really like her, and it was my first time meeting her. Sarah, is it true that the lackeys of the reptilians, the small grays, are actually smaller reptilians themselves? Let me explain. The info comes from Africa, South Africa, and native Australia. Native Australia. Occasionally, dead grays have been found and removed by tribe people. They say that the grays are not gray and do not have big black eyes. The skin is actually a strange type of soup which is astonishingly difficult to break through. I've also heard that they eat by absorbing food through their suit. Inside you find a pinkish scaly reptilian creature. with reptile eyes. The big black eyes are not their eyes, but very sophisticated goggles to prevent them from the sun. Can you confirm that? And if it's true, are the tall grays actually normal-sized reptilians just wearing their fancy spacesuits? Okay, this is wild. Never seen this before. Hold on, Swims. Divine Being number 2 said to tell Solar, you ate the one who chooses? Okay. And Divine Being 3 said one-eyed. Okay, hold on. Holy shit. Okay. There might actually be some truth to this, Sarah. But I don't think the tall grays are actually reptilian. I think the small grays might. It's a different breed. I'm going to say there is actually some level of truth to this. Yeah, and I'm being shown, like, imagine literally with a scalpel trying to cut through a little gray. And it's so, like, it almost, I don't know how do I even explain? It looks to me almost like, imagine if you were cutting through, like a whale. Like, you're trying to cut through the whale to get through the heart. Like, it's thick and blubbery and, like, just, like, thick. But I'm going to say it's not even so much the sun. It's because they're a different breed and they're not compatible with the environment. So yes, I'm going to say yes to the little grays. I am not going to say yes to the big grays. The grays are actually being shown to me as a totally separate and distinct extraterrestrial breed. Swims. All they're kind of talked over each other, so I don't know if one or had the heavy old school New York type no nonsense energy. Aya, Sarah, have you heard about Credo Mutwa, essay prophet? Apparently Lady Diana visited him regularly. Sarah, yes, Aya, I watched him being interviewed by David Icke. Swim, sorry, typo. Divine Being number 2 was masculine, and he said, you are the one who chooses, in response to me asking for clarity about time and the meat being ready comment. He is saying you have some influence. That makes sense. Divine Being number 3 was also masculine energy, but the feminine energy seems to be the ringleader. LOL. Yes, that does make sense. So look at it this way. We all have different guides. So most of us, at least what's been shown to me, is we have guides in, let's say, 2 or 3. So you have 3 very, very strong predominant guide Swims, and the most dominant one is female energy. And the other 2 are masculine energy, but they're not the dominant ones. Well, I don't understand the question. Do you have any slang?
I'm in the middle of something. I'm in the middle of the running.
Swims, I love it.
Walk the fuck in.
By the way, if you want to learn to work
Mom,
with,
do you know Gen Z slang?
Not really.
Gen Alpha slang?
No,
Why?
it's not my generation, honey.
Okay, but Mom.
Yeah.
Do you know what, like, bro means?
Bro?
Yeah.
Isn't that like a friend or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Mom, I'm gonna test you on words.
Oh, okay, go for it. I'm getting tested in Gen Z slang.
What does sup mean?
Sup? It's short for what's up.
Yeah, but most people just use it as like a hi to their friend. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What about wait, let me think.
Okay. In the meantime, can I go back to comments?
Yeah.
Carrie, awesome swims. Well, none of my guides have New York accent. Well, hold on, I'm from New York. Maybe they're commenting I need to be a little bit more aggressive.
Mom.
Yes, honey.
What does 6-7 mean?
I have no idea.
It literally means nothing.
Then why would somebody say it? I'm sorry, to me communication is sacred. Like, I wouldn't just say not like nonsense.
So Mom,
What?
oh my God. You know, millennials also have slang.
Sure.
Sorry, I meant Gen X.
Sure they do.
Yeah. What slang do you use? What's the most recent slang that you use often?
I have no idea.
What's the most recent slang?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna
I honestly have not a fucking
Okay,
clue.
got it.
I think those beings are from your team. It's possible. Aya, oh yes, David Icke, his info is good, but he still creeps me out a bit. If you know, you know. There's a reason. Definitely not human. He gives me Men in Black alien loose skin vibes. My lips are sealed. I have an entire members video on him. Only hopes and prayer. Love and light to you too. Carrie, Aya, yes, agreed. Like he's shedding but goopy, not in scales. Aya, right, exactly, Carrie. I say nada. Guys, I love you. I want to go eat my dinner. So, what do you say we start to wrap it up? Even though Pip really, really wants me to do a 24-hour live stream, and I was like, I don't know how the logistics of that are going to work. Like, he's like, just go lay down on the nap. Take a nap on the sofa. I was like, first of all, I don't want anyone watching me nap on a live stream. Second of all, no one's going to want to watch me nap on a live stream. He is convinced this is going to be a great idea. He hasn't convinced me yet, though. Swims. Well, in 2026, we can all use good news. I hope eventually you will share it.
Okay, I'm going for just
I didn't know that, Faye. It is a milestone. If it is what I think it is, and based on what you shared with me, I mean, I don't know what else it could be. It's not the news I got today, though. Carrie, night all. Oh my God, all-nighters ended up being 20 years ago. Rhonda, good night, Faye. Love you, honey, too. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you for coming and spending your Friday night with me and for Pip. I just love this community. I don't even have words, you guys. I just don't have words. This is literally found family. Oh, Beth, honey, I'm so glad that you're still here. I didn't know you were here the whole time, honey. Thank you for staying with us. Baby, do you want to say goodnight to everyone?
bye, y'all.
So I warmed up lasagna. I love lasagna. I love Italian food. Like, that is my number one. Like, Italian and fish. That's like, if someone's taking me out on a date, I would actually like fish over Italian. But like, if I'm going out on my own, and I would eat Italian all day long.
How hard is it to get 10,000 channels?
Good night. We understand, of course, Faye. Appreciate all the time and space you provide us. Thank you. And thank you, Pip, for sharing your mom. I love you guys. Yes, standing Friday night date, Rhonda. Exactly. By the way, big thank you to Sarah. Thank you, honey. Sarah does not sleep. And I am so grateful that you are here with us, Sarah, and you're keeping the chat super high vibe, honey. I appreciate you more than I can say. Carrie, have a good weekend. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much, friends. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I really, if the video that I recorded back in, I don't even know when, doesn't need too much editing, I'm just going to upload it and you guys are going to have yourself a brand new video. If it involves heavy editing, I'm probably just going to re-record it. I have to be honest. So I'm saying, honey, you can always practice here. This is the place. I was also telling you what to do if you want to work on your gifts and abilities, Swim. Whatever they bring you in, even if it doesn't make sense, write it down. This is how you are signaling to them, whatever they bring to you, you are taking it seriously. Sometimes when they first feel like they're getting our attention, they flood us. They give us shit and we're like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense yet. So if you start to develop a strong relationship with them, if you write down everything, I would literally have little notebooks or put it in your phone, the date and whatever it is that comes in, because you're signaling to them when you do that you take what they bring you seriously, and they will continue to bring you things, but it will make more and more and more sense. But right now, if they're like, oh my God, she's listening, we have her attention, they're going to flood you. So the way that you slow it down and the way that you show them that you trust them is by writing it down, okay? Even if it doesn't make sense, honey, write everything down, okay? And you can always come here and practice. This is the one place you can definitely practice. We are all about the gifts and abilities here. Swims, yes, I have piles of notebooks. Good job, honey. Keep at it. Keep at it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday night or Saturday morning if you are already EST, or if you're in Germany like Sarah is. Have a great rest of your night or day, friends. I love you all, and I will see you either next week or even before then. I love you, and this is your reminder until next time to stay in the high vibration. Good night.